is up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube vlog channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney. What's up? What's good? How you doing? If you're not new here, thanks for coming back. Glad you could join me. So, first things first, yes, my face is horrible. I don't really know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It's not actually acne. I don't know what it is. It's just here, and that's what's happening. I'm in my pajamas because I wanted to be comfy, and I'm sitting on the floor. I'm just so out of breath all the time. So, if you notice that my shirt keeps going undone, it's because these pajamas fit me pre-pregnancy. So they keep like coming apart here. But I am wearing a bra, so don't worry. So today is a 33 to 36 week update. So it's like 4 weeks, even though it looks like 3, it's 4. So it's all 33, 34, 35, and then all of 36. Today is August 13th. I am 37 weeks today. So that's so exciting. I'm full term finally, and now I'm just like at the point where I'm like, I still love my pregnancy, but I'm just like, I want her to be here, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. So let's get started. So 33 through 36. These weeks, man. This time period was rough. It was really rough. I got my morning sickness back, but it was more so like midday sickness. So like every single day after I'd eat lunch, I'd get sick, and I'm like, oh my gosh, am I eating too much? Is it what I'm eating? It didn't matter what I was eating, didn't matter how much or how little I was eating, I was still always throwing up, and it's frustrating. And I still have like that really bad cough, but I cough so much and cough so much that it caused me to throw up, and then I threw up so much that it got to the point where I was throwing up stomach acid, and I'm just like, bruh, what in the world? So by this time, 33 to 36 weeks, when I ended 36 weeks, I lost some weight, but like didn't really lose some weight. So I gained anywhere from like 36 to 38 pounds, 39 pounds, from 33 to 30. Not enough. I didn't gain 40 pounds in like 2 weeks, but like total I've gained, total so far today, I've gained 40 pounds, 41 pounds. I think it's 40 pounds. But then I only gained like 36 to 38. I really wasn't like budging much because I was throwing up all the time. Even though I drink a gallon of water a day, it didn't matter because I kept throwing it all up, and I just got so sick. 35 weeks came, so like 33 and 34, that's just what that was. It was just throwing up. It wasn't really anything else going on. 35 weeks came, and we got to go do a 45E ultrasound again, like what we did when we found out her gender at 13 weeks. She's so difficult. I gotta move around, sorry. She's so difficult. Oh my gosh, her hands were like this. Her foot was like right here. So not only was her foot here, her hands were here. And then somehow the umbilical cord got in front of her face. I was like, bro, listen. You need to get your act together. I just did this, sorry. You need to get your act together because we need to get these pictures in this video. So, we didn't get really good videos or pictures. So the guy and the woman who own it, you know, he was doing it this time. He said, you know, come back, we'll do free of charge, and hopefully it'll work. So I had his wife when I went, when did I go? Yesterday. So like the last day I was 36 weeks. And we got good photos, but her hands were still on her face. They were like in her mouth. Like she had like her hand all the way up to here in her mouth. Girl, what is you doing? Get your hand out your mouth. But the first time we got the pictures taken, she looked like Daniel. And that's so bad to say, but like, I don't know if it's just because of the nose or what, if she's squished, but the nose looked ginormous. I was like, oh my gosh, you're gonna have a big nose. But no, she's so cute. I'm so excited. Also at 35 weeks, I was having, on like the Monday, what was it? It was like towards the end of my 35 weeks. So I always turn a new week on Tuesdays. So I was like the end of 34 weeks. I was 34 and 6, and then I started 35 and 1. So the day I was 34 and 6, I was like kind of having contractions, and I was like, they're not painful by any means. They are not painful, but the ones that I'm having, at least, consider Braxton Hicks, but they were too close for, sorry, I'm doing this because she's like right there, and it's just uncomfortable. They're considered Braxton Hicks. They're not uncomfortable by any means, or they're not painful by any means. They're just uncomfortable because my body, sorry, my nose itches. My body's not used to it. I've never had menstrual cramps in my life. The only kind of cramps I've ever had in my life are poop cramps. I know what poop cramps feel like. So I was like, you know what? my mom was on vacation, and normally I'll call her because she's like a regular nurse, like a cardiac nurse or whatever. So I'll call her and be like, hey, do I really need to call my doctor for this? She's like, no, you're fine. Just do this, this, and this, and you'll be okay. And normally it works. So I couldn't call her because she was on vacation. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't want to have to call my doctor and be like, hey, they're 5 minutes apart. And I'm getting severe pains in my like vaginal area. So I have a piece of hair and I can't get it, and I'm gonna like just rip it out in about 2 seconds. And I was like, this is what's happening. I've been recording them for the past couple of hours, and it's like every 5 minutes. For the first hour, it was every 8 to 10 minutes, and then it went to 6 to 7 minutes, and then it was anywhere from 4 to 7 minutes, and it happened from like 12 o'clock to 4 p.m. I called them, and she's like, well, we need you to come in, go to the hospital. I was like, I knew that was going to be what was said, and like by the time that guy was like, I don't want to have to, I called it like 2 o'clock, but it happened for like 4 hours. I called it 2, they're like, you need to go in. I was like, I don't want to leave work because I felt so bad leaving because we were already they're short-handed. So I felt bad if I like left because they'd be even more short-handed. So I'm like, I won't go. I'll just let it slide today. If it happens again tomorrow, then I'll go. Happened again. Yes, the next day it started earlier. So I just kind of had one just then, and it got real hot. And I'm like really hot. My stomach is like so hard. It got really hard to breathe. I'm like, oh. And yeah. But when they were happening, it wasn't like, because Braxton Hicks are normally just in your stomach area. They're not anywhere else. Real contractions, they are in your lower back. They come around and go to the front. Well, that's what I've been having now since the end of 34 beginning of 35 weeks. That's how I have them now. I don't really have them where they're just in my stomach. They're in my lower back and they come around and they're in the front. So the real contractions, they're just Braxton Hicks because they're not the 511, like every 5 minutes for a minute long, for an hour long, whatever. They're not like that yet. But on these 2 days they were. So I was like, my back's really hurting. I had to keep stopping working and, breathe through it. I was like, it got to the point where I was like, I couldn't talk through it. And I called him and I told my work, I was like, I need to go to the hospital. Like I even if it's just peace of mind, like I need to go. So of course, as soon as I got to the hospital, laid down on that bed, they hooked me up. I was fine. I didn't have not one contraction since I got there. I was there for 35 minutes. I didn't have one. I was like, I knew as soon as I left work to go lay down in that hospital bed, I wasn't going to have any, which is good because I was preterm. But I was like, you know what? Looks like I'm crying wolf. It's the first time mom jitters. Like, oh my God. And this is actually happening. And they're like, you'll know when you're having contraction. I'm like, I've had severe poop cramps before where I wouldn't poop for a month, which is really bad because of the type of medication I was on for my migraines. So I know what severe poop cramps feel like, but it's they don't hurt. And the thing is, I don't know if real contractions are even going to hurt me. Not that I do have a higher pain tolerance. Obviously, people are like, oh, but when you get contractions, that's not even a real thing. I'm like, anyways, I don't really care. I don't really care what people tell me. I just experience everything on my own. So yeah. So they checked me when I was there. My cervix was closed. It was still hard. It was basically how it was. If you're not pregnant, it's what they said. So she's like, everything is good. She's like, she is head down. I can feel her. And then she was up in me going, checking my cervix. It was her last day. She retired. Because after this, I was like, what are you doing? She's like, yeah, you feel me pushing up on her? First off, you look like you're fingering me. Please stop. What are you doing? You don't need me pushing her up in the air, doing all these damn tricks. Please stop and just check me and let me know if I need to leave or not. But yeah, so then after that, they gave me a doctor's note to sit down and not walk around at work. That lasted about a day at work, and then I had to keep getting up and keep going and walking. I'm just if they happen, I don't want to hear it because other people could be doing what I'm doing, but the thing is, you know what, it's good, it's okay. I had my last day at work on August 9th, which I was 36 and, 36 in 3 days, so I'm done working now. It's just to the point where, it's very uncomfortable for me. It hurts my feet, because I work at a bank, so I not only either stand all day or I sit, But I was getting these contractions whether I was sitting, whether I was standing, no matter if I changed my activity, because they told me to do that. If it starts happening, change your activity. It didn't matter what I was doing, it was still happening. So when I went for my 36-week appointment last Thursday, on the 8th, I let her know. I was like, hey, you know, I did go to the hospital. You know, I've been having like really bad pains in my vagina. Come to find out, the pains that I'm having is called lightning crotch, which is like basically a huge jolt to your cooch area. Yeah, that hurts. That's like actually painful, but not like, oh my god, it's so painful, I want to cry. But I'm like, oh my god, it hits you out of nowhere. It's like a huge like kick in your cooch, and I'm like, oh, this hurts. I'm like, this is a little painful. That's like how I act to it. I'm like, this is, and like I'll laugh through it because I'm like, holy crap, like what is going on? And I told her, you know, I had to go to the hospital. I thought I was having contractions. It was happening every 5 minutes. This, that, and the other. And when she checked my cervix, I went when I was 35 and 1 when they checked my cervix, and then I came back when I was 36 and 2 to the doctor for my appointment because I now go every week now. So from 36 weeks on, you go every single week. So when I went, she said, you know, I'll check you and everything. I got the group. I'll tell you that about that appointment. She checked my cervix and everything. She's like, oh, so your cervix is still closed, but it is very, very soft. Like, it's super soft. I was like, oh, I'm assuming that's good. Come to find out, a week ago, it was hard and nothing happened. So in a week's time, my cervix got super soft. So my body is doing what it needs to do to get it rolling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping for some progress when I go back this Thursday in 2 days for my 37-week appointment. I'm hoping for some more progress. I'm hoping. We're going to hope. If not, it is what it is. So, also, newsflash, okay? Just like when I took the gestational diabetes test, when that drink was like delicious and everyone was like, oh my god, it's so nasty, it was like fine. Not to mention, I don't know, it's because I go to an OB office versus like an OB clinic that I was going to that was trash. It's literally a clinic and it is so unsanitary. It's so, I don't know how they do their group strep B test or the group B strep test. First off, it's not for your lung or for your throat. It's not strep throat. It's for your vaginal area. If they need to do any type of, they do a culture, and it's if you need to have any medications before you give birth, because the baby can get whatever that bacteria is. It's not harmful to you by any means, but if the baby passes through the vaginal area, they could get it. Things could happen. Anyways, multiple people told me actually that they had the swab go in their butthole, okay? Because they'll do your vaginal area and your butthole area. This is what I'm told. This is what people tell me. They go in your butthole. I said, first off, I'm not giving birth out my butthole. And if they think for 1 second they're sticking a swab up my butthole, they've lost their mind. Not happening. Give me a C-section, because that's not happening. I'm just kidding. Anyways, I get there and I was at my appointment. I said to my midwife, I was like, listen, because she's the one who's been seeing me since I went to this new place. I was like, I need to ask you, because I don't know what people are telling me. Are you going to go in my butthole? Like, do you swab inside my butthole? She looked at me. She was like, what? She's like, no. She's like, we go in your vaginal area. She's like, and then we just go right over top your butthole. That's all you do. It's so funny because I had her die and she's like, ready? I'm going to go over the butthole area now. You'll see. And it's just, they literally just drag it across and that's it. They don't go in your butthole. I don't know who's doing that. But she was like, I don't know what doctors are doing that, but they should not be going in the butthole. She's like, I don't know who's doing that, but they need to stop. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe people are going in their buttholes with a swab. Didn't happen to me, so I don't know where anyone else is going, but there's nothing to be afraid of. Oh my god, I don't mean to laugh, but it's just so funny. But yeah, so I'll get the results from that culture on Thursday or whatever. But yeah, so everything's going good. I am full term. I'm just really excited. So what I'm going to do now that I'm full term, and I know it's probably not going to work, but I'm just going to do it because I just want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try to do some, like, natural home remedies to, like, help, like, your body, like, not go into labor, but, like, get ready for labor, like, soften up your cervix more or dilate more or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I did go buy an exercise ball. Actually, Daniel went and bought it for me because I was like, hey, I need one of these. Can you go get one? So to blow that up and blow it up today so I can bounce on it. My cousin said to she said she went to a pool and she like would like jump up and down in the pool and it helped. She's like, and she like dropped overnight. She's getting induced on Thursday, so she'll be 39 weeks on Thursday, so she's gonna get induced. So she's like, she's dropped, she's in my pelvis area, I can feel it. There's like primrose oil or something like that, or primrose pills, something, I don't know, but I'm gonna try a few things, and you know, I'm gonna be walking every day. So after they get here to fix my couch, after 8 freaking months, finally, I'm gonna go for a nice walk if it's not torrential downpouring, because it's supposed to storm today. I'm gonna go for a walk. If not, let's go right to our community center and walk on the treadmill for a while. Get going on exercise, bouncing the ball, just trying to do some things to get my body prepared and, you know, get it pumping, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I have lightning crotch, and it's on another level. I told Daniel that I had lightning crotch, and he, like, looked at me like I had some type of vaginal disease, and I was like, dude, it's not that. I was like, it's basically like a huge jolt to your, like, vagina. It's like a huge sharp pain, but, like, it stays consistent. And I was getting that with contractions when I went to the hospital. I was like, oh, my God, what's happening? And they come to find out now my cervix is soft. So I've been having lightning crotch a lot, so I'm excited, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My shirt is coming undone. Girls are trying to come out. But, yes, I just have to clean up her room right now. I'm going to do a nursery tour. And then I'll get my couch fixed, go on a walk, do all the things that I'm going to try to do to naturally induce labor, even though it's not possible. My body, when my body's ready, and when she's ready is when I'm going to go into labor. I know that. I don't need none of y'all being like, you can't naturally induce your labor, blah, blah, blah. I know. But I can do it just to have fun, because I ain't got nothing else to do other than make YouTube videos, clean up my house, and get ready for birth, okay? So that's what I'll be doing. So yes, if you guys want to see me, if you want me, I'll probably record what I'm doing to induce the labor or whatever. I'm gonna record that. If you actually want to see it and have me post it, let me know, comment on this video or on the post that I post this on Instagram or whatever. Be sure to follow my Instagram. I'll link it here or down below. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, share it with your friends, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.